You in a different reality. Cheek first. Cheek first. What that mean? Think about somebody brushing their cheeks with weapons. I literally think about if somebody like cleaning their mouth like with their brush in their cheeks. Maybe you could be going to the dentist or could go to the dentist soon. It's important. It's like there's an okay. Woo! The downloads are just coming through. They're coming through quick, like rapid fire. So quit chiefing. All right. Be patient, because it's going to make sense. It's going to come all together, okay? All right, so you could be, Spirit has gifted you. You are very gifted with a lot of talents. My eye keeps itching. A lot of talents and seniority over certain subjects. So you could, I feel like you have a lot of experience, okay? With you rushing, I feel like there's paranoid. I feel like I'm seeing somebody cleaning their house, frantic behavior, running through the house, cleaning up, thinking that that's what's going to help you sort through something when really you need to slow down, okay? So I got the Justice in reverse and the Judgment in reverse. First two cards to pop out. So why not you? I feel like there's anxiety to you growing and understanding. Like, why not you? Why is your purpose not deserving? Counteract that faithlessness that people trying to throw on you just because they can see you rising and growing. And it don't make sense to their narrative. It don't fit their narrative. You don't fit their narrative. So why should you have to? That's what I feel like your uniqueness is coming out. That Spirit wants to guarantee to you. So I hope you made it this far, because I know the beginning was a little bit, feel like slippery slopes, right? But if you have passion and faith towards where Spirit is leading you, you will be rewarded for you keep going. Okay? And it's getting dark, the sun's going down, and I feel like this is like past life mistakes where you're just finally learning not to weaponize yourself against you, your mistakes against you, just the way people used to hurt you in the past. You don't deserve to keep your heart up in this tangled mess, this chain of mess. Okay, you deserve to let go, to be your glory. All right. And this message is going to be, it's going to be for those who are ready to delve on through to the next stage. Your imprisonment is over. Your dark night is over. Okay? And so you're about to reap the benefits of the things that you sow. So just breathe is what I heard very deeply. I'm hearing Chris Breezy. I hear Chris Breezy, but I decided to sing it that way. So I feel like before you start to spiral, there's something that's going to connect you with your divine path. Okay? And it's going to be, I hear it through your voice. Something that you sing, the way that you praise your holy name. I feel like you could be a preacher, or somebody that just very good with spoken words, somebody who know how to talk, how to preach. Okay? You could be a reader or something that you do that's just helpful to people, that also grounds you. Cheer up. I just heard cheer up the lady. Okay? Because I'm getting a lot of reversals right now where it's just like, you can preach, right? But you have this hold back sense of self where I feel like you held back to a sense of belong, kept your frequency stuck just so that you could placate the versions of yourself that no longer appeal to you. It's like you don't even want to be that sense of self. You don't want to be that lost, confused, disregarded, discarded. Okay? And that starts with that change that had to start with you. I'm saying in man in the mirror, it had to start with you so that you could go develop. I'm thinking about developing film. Somebody could have an old camera or just like developing film, like actual film. You know what I'm saying? Like I know in the modern day, since we got these cameras right in our phone, but I grew up in a time where you had to go develop film. And even when I was in college, that was something that I was taught to do as a film student. So just acknowledge the things that you have learned. Okay, I heard shots fired just now. The shots fired. And also, like when you think about camera shots, like you're on camera. I heard stolen camera. Somebody got pictures of you, like a, a flash drive of something with your pictures on it. Oh, slow down. Okay. So I'm hearing the word, it's the vibe. It's a vibe, yeah, it's a vibe. You gonna catch this ride. Double time, yeah. Somebody about to catch an Uber ride to downtown. Downtown, because I started hearing that song. You gonna breathe, honey. You gonna breathe on through it. Please don't depict yourself as your honor. You ain't the judge nor juror of nobody. You ain't sent here to judge nobody life, to be judge on nobody. So that's what people want to put on you, like depict you as. People might be saying, oh, she's so judgmental, or he be thinking this narrative about somebody. Really, they're just projecting is what I heard. Okay? They think oh my God, they want to punish you. They want to think the worst about you because they can't sense the fact that you are divine almighty. It just does not make sense to their narrative. Okay? They're in this bubble, this block, where an expanded mindset just does not exist, right? But you have found your way to knock that bubble out yourself. Because I feel like you did at one point exist in that frame of mind, that state of being. And things had to get complicated for you to see that that was trouble, that there was trouble to existing. I feel like you had to go get messy. You had to go be a bad guy. You had to go be violent in some way towards yourself is what I'm hearing. And this changed the way that you felt about certain things, certain environments, certain people. And it brought you this sense of awareness, okay? So deep shadow work, when I think about that, so I see like your shadow self that allows you to be vulnerable, which can be scary. So that's why people label that their shadow as, you know, a monster is what I heard. Because it's deep fear of the truth. The shadow carries the truth. It's going to expose. A crow just flew over me. What's this message? Thank you, spirit guides. Please clear the frequency, clear the air, clear the energy of all dark forces that are sent to spiritually attack. Ashe, keep our mind focused on the purpose of light growing here, okay? Just because your shadow is like this shadow figure doesn't mean that it is in a dark path or it was on a dark past, okay? So I got the 3 of Wands. Oh, shit. My booty hurt, like... I worked out real hard today, but like sitting on this hard workout bench, when I bent down this now, that could be significant for somebody. I got the world in reverse. And so, okay, as your world is shifting, something new is being grounded throughout your spirit. And I feel like there's this knight of shining armor. There's this woman of bling. To me, that's the comparison. A knight of shining armor and a woman of bling. That's your divine counterpart coming in. So this could be for my divine masculines or my divine feminines. And it's like you got a sense of terror about it. But at the same time, you're ready to face your fears. So you could be wobbling. It's like, you know what I'm saying? As soon as you get up to the top of that hill, you might feel at your weakest, right? But baby, you at the top. So what that signify? That you made it. Just because you're feeling tired, exhausted, baby, that's because you climbed this big old mountain. My friend Brittany, she's a seer. She's another advanced spirit on this timeline. Brittany, the cosmic wifey. She says cringe mountain, and I'm gonna take that and pocket it because it really resonates. You got up this cringe mountain, as she say. And so finally, you know, you might have a weak spirit, you know, right? But like, just imagine that you broke through a glass ceiling. Like, you're gonna have cuts all over, you're gonna be bruised up, but baby, you're at the top. You worked it out. Yeah, 1133, you worked it out. 2929 could be special angel number for you. The age 29, Saturn return, where you healed your faith because it was broken through your spirit. You had to leave so many people behind. Climbing up this mountain, people couldn't make it. And you couldn't stay with them, or else you both would have sat there and starved. You had to keep going up because there was no going back down. You done made it up this far. Your mama had to be cut that rope, cut loose, so she could do, because she was only holding you back. Your daddy, your sister, your granny, your brother, your ex spirit is what I heard. This could be friendships or romantic relationships. You had to leave them behind, baby. And so this could be heartfelt for you. Like, you felt that heartbreak, but you had the synergy to keep on going because you know, I gotta climb that mountain. That's what you kept saying. I have to climb that mountain. There's no going back and there's no dying on this hill. I gotta keep going because at the top there is somewhere new and special for me. And so you remain vigilant, you remain intact, you remain in tune, is what I hear. For real, for real. All right. And I'm sad the sun's going down because you can't really see my makeup, like the work that I put in today. Bruh, you get to the top of the mountain and it's dark and nobody else can really see that you've done this because it's still dark. The sun ain't come up yet. It ain't rise for you to see that there's people watching you. That they can see, they can sense that you made it up to the top. So right now it's just dark. And all you could do is sit there like this, but you at the top of the mountain. But it's not to say that it won't be painful, is what Spirit wants to say. Like, you're going to be at the top of the mountain, baby, but it's still going to be, it's a transition, okay? It's a transition, and it's your faith that's going to show you that, like, you could still bring fear and happiness right at the top of the mountain, right, with yourself. And I feel like through you paying attention, delving right into your spirit, you're going to remark to yourself, this is what I went through. And that was hard. But look what I got to show for it. And it's going to feel good. I feel like you might be at that point already. That might be you right now. Sitting at the top of that mountain saying, I'm so proud. But you're freezing. You're like, I wish I had a blanket or somebody to hold me. But you know what? I still made it to the top of this mountain. And that's an accomplishment. Because when the sun comes up, you're going to get through this night. This the last night. Because as soon as the sun come up, watch, baby. I felt something just shoot through me. Watch. That energy just strengthened. It's just about time. Like, think about it. I'm thinking about somebody who just got their ass beat. You know what I'm saying? You just got a whooping for the ages. And you're gonna cry so much and then you finally fall asleep. That's the best nap of your life, I bet you. You fall asleep for get good 8 hours. Then you wake up and it's daytime and you're like, wow, I made it through that night. And I feel good about that. That's what, don't rush that. You know what I'm saying? Excitement can keep you like anxious, but like, don't rush that period of needing to rest because it's so important. It's going to renew your sense of self. It's going to renew your self abilities. Mosquitoes starting to come out. And so, give me shelter. That's all you have to go and ask the divine. That you can rest in a divine shelter. Let your temple be raised for you to find closure, within yourself, to be in harmony, to see yourself belong. Like we started out this saying that, sense of belonging. Things had to change for you to be aware of, to know that where you belong, where you're supposed to exist. Okay? And I feel like you know this, right? But we're not going into details for some reason. But I think you know the reason. I think you clock it. Why we don't want the earth to know what's going on is because you being special with yourself. Okay? This is your moment to sit with it. It's important because the range of energies that's about to come at you to support you, it's gonna feel like I imagine I'm seeing a glam squad. Everybody here doing this, clothes, tailoring and fixing you up and check your voice, and like giving you water and snacks. They got all these platters of foods around you and they want you to sign this paper and sign that and then talk to this person on the phone. Like, it's about to be rapid fire, baby. The movement is happening. The movement, because you're special. You special, 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 special. Yeah, you special. Glorilla say. I love me some Glorilla. So yeah, that's the opportunity that you have been given. Time for you to settle down, baby. Because you're about to be... you're about to be... It's like a mountain of gratitude that's just about to... Yes, it could feel... It's just what you've prayed for. It's everything that you've wanted. So you have to be ready for that. Spirit's like, baby, I know you're excited, okay? But this is terrible. The things that you just went through, that you have to let go. You have to be heard. You have to be hurt. You have to be hurt. You can't just mull over that shit, because it could ruin your sense of belonging. It could bring you insecurity when things start to shift and change. So Spirit just wants you to kind of deal with it right now, in the knowing. Before things get crazy work, before crazy work happens, before you start touring, like generally, like just think about the experience. I'm thinking about college, or like just everybody's had their first day of school or first day of something. That night before your first day of work, you know what I'm saying? And then the next day, things are going to happen swiftly, you know what I'm saying? And then before you know it, you get that first paycheck. And it's just the way that things happening is going to be like that first 3 weeks crazy. So that night before it starts, Spirit going to want you to get your rest. It's so important. And that's why I'm talking to you like a little baby. Like, come on, baby. Like I talk to my toddler. He cranky, he tired. Okay, baby. Ain't no need to be upset with you. Ain't no need to yell at you. You know what I'm saying? That's feel like you in that type of energy. You're in this emotional state where you're in distress. And even if your energy is like folded, like there's no emotion, internally, that's the spirit can feel it. You know what I'm saying? The spirit knows, baby, you tired. You need to rest. You need a nap. Okay? So I got the devil in reverse. Yeah. Baby, that shit been blocked out. Ouch. Okay, I'm not getting that card. It hurts too much. But you know what? I'm going to go back and work out again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep going. The Tower in reverse. We ain't gonna complicate it. You know what you just went through. I keep hearing this is terrible. Something you done gone through or about to go through. So people that you have to permanently disengage from, like for real, like never again will they get access to you. And then a spark. And then the whole world changes, shifts. A new universe is created. That's you. A timeline shift, timeline jump. You know, as soon as you let go, and you've done so. That's what the Tower moment was about, for you to let go. And so just watch what happens now. It's like turning. It's like I see a time-lapse video where you finally get to the end of it and the sun's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, like a time-lapse of a sunset through sunrise. Sunset is setting in the sky. And then now you can see the sunrise. It's coming up. It's a shift to a new day. And everything is changing. Okay? So I just want you to be responsible to let go. Okay? Go and listen to some subliminals tonight. Or just frequencies of letting go. 417 frequency. Healing frequency. Because it's going to be important. You hear those crickets? It's about to get super dark. And so this is a night. If you're getting this message tonight, things are changing tonight. And tomorrow it's going to be a whole different new spirit. Right? Trust me. Trust me on that, because I wouldn't be out here giving you this message if it wasn't meant for you. Trust me. I'm holding my heart real tight, because I'm holding your hand real close. And I don't want to let you go through this alone. Okay? Because we got to get through this. We got to get through this night, and really it's just about you resting. Not being too excited or too anxious, you know what I'm saying? Find a way to calm down. Find some balance, some frequencies of adjustment, and that's what this message is for. I'm going to make sure it gets to you tonight. I'm going to make sure, thank you God, guaranteed. Spirit, thank you for getting this message through to our divine ones. To hope this mess gets us through. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the night is falling down. You're about to see some stars. Some celebrities. Stars in your eyes is what I heard. And I'm thinking about passed on celebrities. I'm hearing the name Aaliyah. I'm hearing Left Eye Lopez. Lisa. I'm hearing Michael Jackson. I'm seeing Diane Warwick. Is she dead? Somebody saying hallelujah. This could even be stars in your eyes that only you know about. You know what I'm saying? They might not have been big old celebrities, known celebrities, but to you, they were top tier. You know what I'm saying? Musical legends. And they're, oh my God, the heavens is celebrating for you. You got, what's the word? What am I trying to say? Jurisdiction? Judaism? Jurisdiction? Something's bundled up right there, but you have jurisdiction over yourself, over your harmony, okay, in these answers. Okay, so I feel like you have an inner knowing, and the divine spirits that have passed on, they have transitioned. The great ones, the ascended masters, they are at work with you. Okay, so I'm hearing don't complain, just let go. Cry about it. Get emotional. Get scarred up is what I heard. But then let go. Because you're going to heal. You're about to heal the world. I love you. 2424. We're going to stop it right there. I love you, and I'll see you soon. God, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for what you're doing and what you're about to do. You're about to save the world.